I'm not. Friggin' hell. Anyway, it's the 12th of... what is it, the 12th of? Friggin' April. I left my video last night, didn't I, saying I was off to bed. I was off to bed. Did I go to bed? Today Ella's like, I can barely drive this car. I'm so knackered. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wanted to go to bed about 3 o'clock then, and then I thought, it's not worth it. Because I've got to be up again. Even though my mother's got carers, I still don't get one day off. Not one. Because I have to go down and give her her tablets. Because she hasn't got the... what do you call it? It's not the sense. It's not that she hasn't got the sense. It's that she hasn't got the capability. That's what we'll call it. She hasn't got the capability to get Saturdays out of the box that says Saturday and take them all. So I've got to go down and get them out of the box, put them on the side and tell her to take them, and then she'll say to me, oh, do I take these? So I've got to do that. Just going down the shop though because she wants a paper. I haven't even brushed my hair. And I'm wearing my slippers, so I look like the local tramp, but I don't care because I'm knackered. My whole day's going to just be me being knackered. But it's Saturday and I'm not planning on going anywhere today other than the shop. It's quite handy filming on this GoPro because I've got my phone free. Somebody's pinging me already. I'm making breakfast dates with Sharon, who I went out with yesterday, and then Diane, who's another friend of ours, mutual friend, who again was a work colleague. The whole dynamics of the department I worked in has changed because the three, or say some of the main people left. I left because the situation with my mother needed me throughout the day, off and on, and appointments were being taken up with my annual leave, and it was just a nightmare. And the kids getting them off to school and blah blah, and I had a massive 2 flights of stairs to walk up to get to my job, and I used to be in agony doing that because you know I don't do stairs very often unless I have to. That's half the reason I don't go to bed. So yeah, I left, but I left, Sharon left, and then Diane left. Then unfortunately she left. She had some terrible family circumstances where her lovely husband passed away, and she didn't return to work, but we all keep in touch. So we're meeting up next week for breakfast at the Harvester. Oh, and I did have a reply from Foodology. You know, I made a complaint to Foodology because they told me that the chewy steak wasn't their fault, it was the butcher's fault. So I never had a reply, so I went back to them and said basically, typical, no reply sort of thing. And I had a message then saying what does the message say? Basically, they're sorry they haven't replied and there's a delay. You wanker. There's me. I was going slow because there was bikes and I couldn't pass them because I was coming into Nisa, and then the car just went past us all. Divs. So I'm at Nisa. I'm going in. Oh, this is the place that sell the eclairs, man. But I'm not buying any today. Or am I? Oh, I had a cheeky weigh on my scales just now, just to see if what I'm doing is going to plan. If this is the first time you've clicked on this video and think, what the hell is she on about? I've got to maintain my weight for the next 3 weeks to have my radiotherapy. I'm not allowed to lose a pound, not even 1 pound. Anyway, as you will have seen by the last couple of days, I've had some bloody lovely food. Some very calorific food. And I'm thinking to myself, scales have got to have gone up with me eating that shit. You know I like my shit. I weighed this morning and I'm exactly the same weight. They haven't budged. And usually I'd be in like, fuck's sake, scales haven't even moved. But today I'm like, yes, they stayed the same. Like I say, I'm in a dilemma at the minute because I'm not allowed to lose weight. I'm fat as hell and need to lose weight because I've got to get my knees done next. I also want bariatric surgery done, and the less I weigh for that, the better. And I remember when I went through it like 10, 11 years ago, and I said, well, what if I lose all my weight? Because you've got to carry on losing weight when you do it. You can't just have it done and expect it to make you thin. You've still got to work. It's a tool, isn't it? And I remember saying to them, well, what if I lose all my weight and I'm thin? And they said they'd still do it even if I got down to what I should weigh. They'd still give me bariatric surgery because it will stop me gaining weight in the future. Anyway, I'm going to go and get some bits. I'm going to have a quick look on my phone because I've got 2 pots of single cream in my fridge. And I'm like, what can I do with it? What can I do with it? I'm going to have a quick look. Where are we? We go on to Google. I would usually go on like TikTok and that, but I can't be arsed sitting here doing that. Let's have a look. Google. What can I make with single cream? Oh, I want to make something sweet with it, I think, because I've already got dinner planned for today, which is a beef, I don't know what you call it, a stew, a casserole. I'm gonna pick up a Coleman's or whatever mix they've got for a beef casserole, and I'm just chucking it all in. I've got mushrooms, I want to get some onions, I've got the beef, I've got tomatoes there if I need tomatoes. I'm just chucking it all in the slow cooker. Single cream recipes. Oh, there's 43 recipes here. My battery will run out on the camera before I flip in. Cream spinach, no thanks. Easy chocolate molten cakes, can't be asked. Leek bacon and potato soup, nah. Salted caramel chocolate torte, now you're talking. Homemade Irish cream, well, I don't want to make cream with cream, if you know what I mean. Jerk cod and creamed corn. You can jerk off, I ain't doing that. Cod with butter beans and colcan and perfect scrambled egg recipe. Nah. Raspberry and amaretti crunch cake. No. Mushroom soup. Absolutely not. Chocolate souffle, can't be arsed. Chicken and chorizo pie, no. Tartiflette, whatever the fuck that is. White chocolate and basil cream with balsamic strawberries. No thanks. Chocolate crunch with caramel sauce. Self-saucing Jaffa pudding. So let's see what that is. It looks nice. Serves 8. Let's have a look. It says it's easy. It says it's that easy. I can't even find the recipe. Oh, here we are. Butter, self-raising flour, caster sugar, cocoa, baking powder, zest and juice of 1 orange, 3 eggs, milk, orange milk chocolate, single cream. Oh, that's a load of shite, isn't it? The only thing you need the single cream it for that is to pour it over the top to serve it. Oh, my eye. My eye. Seafood chowder. No thanks. Twice baked potatoes with goat's cheese. That's probably quite nice. Creamed corn. No. Chicken and broccoli pasta bake. That looks quite nice. How much single cream do you need for that? A whole carton. Oh my eye. This actually looks nice. Pasta, broccoli, olive oil, chicken, mushrooms, sun-dried tomato paste, soft cheese with garlic and herbs. Got that. Carton of single cream for the topping. Bunch of spring onions, matured cheddar, garlic and flaked almonds. Oh. That actually looks really tasty. Might have to think about that one. Anyway, I've got no room in my freezer, so I don't want to freeze the cream. It was yesterday's date, but it'd be fine today. If it had been double cream, I'd have made butter. But it's not. Anyway, enough jabbering. I'm going into Nisa. I'm going to make a quick list of what I've got to get, otherwise I'm going to forget. It's freaking cold in this car. Right, what do I want? I want a paper for my mother. I want some cheese. Eclairs. No, I won't put them on. So I can't remember what I wanted before I even got here. There was something else. Cheese. Paper, cheese. See, mine's gone blank. What did I need to go in my stew? I've got cabbage, I've got that. Oh, the sachet. So sachet, onions I need as well. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Right, let's go into this shop. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This is what I've actually got you on in my car. I'll just show you with my phone a second. Do you see what I mean? It's actually recording, but the screen's black. So, I can't even see myself in there, but you know. But yeah, you're on there for now. So God knows what this video is going to be like. But yeah, there we are. Right, I'm going in the shop. Alright, I've just come out to my car after Warren's been using it for a few days. And any rubbish I had in the middle is thrown on the floor. And he's pulled down my... I don't know what it is with him. He can't drive with anything in the window. So he's dismantled my car phone holder and just chucked it in there. Anyway, Mars bar, 2 pieces, 155 each. I'm going down my mother's to share it with her because she's been a miserable old bugger today And she's making me feel guilty. I've got a house full of people, young children, a husband. I've got a house to run. I'm knackered in my leg department. But no. Warren even went down and done stuff for her, and she was going, oh, just go. And I really want to say, well, fuck you then. And not bother. But because I'm nice, I'm going down. I'm going to share a Mars bar with her. Fucking hell. And hope that she's in a better mood, you know? But I'm driving down because I'm in my slippers and my feet hurt. My knees hurt. See, he's all my car now. He's a twat, and now I can't turn that off. Fucking twat. Can't even turn things off. He does things to my car. Look, it's saying that my fans are off, right? And they're still going mega. That's better. That's better, isn't it? Now there's somebody behind. Oh, they're still going for leather. L for leather. That's better. I don't know what he does, but he farts about with my car. Fasten your seatbelt. No, I'm not. I'm going to go in a few doors away. She's a miserable old fucker when I go in now. I'm not staying down there for long. I've just given my casserole a stir. And that's smelling nice, looking nice. And it's like 4:45, so I'm only going to be down here for half hour or something because I got to go back and put some spuds on. And some cabbage. Alright, cabbage. The front of my mother's lawn looks absolutely atrocious where they've been doing all that work. Across the road. The house they've actually done up looks really nice. Wouldn't mind that house myself, actually. But they made a right pissing mess of the road. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go in and see what mood she's in. So, come down to my mother's. She's watching a video about murderers.
What is it?
Not a video.
Is this when they roll the eggs and it's supposed to be...
Yeah, Easter, yeah. We're talking about Easter, not going to the...
Oh, it's not Easter.
No, next weekend. I've just been telling her she's not going to the day centre on the Friday and the Monday. And she said, is that when they roll the eggs? Do you remember we used... Where was that place we used to go? Where we used to roll the eggs? A big hill. You used to take us and we did an egg and spoon race and that. It was
here?
No, where we used to live as kids. We used to take us to some place. And we used to run...
A golf course, wasn't it?
No, I can't remember what it was called, but we used to run down the hill with like an egg and spoon race.
I don't know, it must have just been an ordinary.
It was okay, we used to go every year.
Well,
there's my mother.
We used to go on sledges down the hill.
That was up the road in the park. By Canada Hall. Opposite Canada Hall there was the park. And it had the big hill on, so when it snowed we went there. We just shared a Mars bar. And my mother's changed her mind, she don't want casserole now. You don't want that casserole.
Is the wedding pass then?
No, it's in June.
Oh, I thought it was the...
I decided I'm going to wear my black dress that I've got and I'm just going to jazz it up with a bit of colour.
She just come to this country. She was looking. What about the colour?
I'm going to jazz it up with some colour. Like a coloured handbag and shoes and fascinator maybe. I don't do fashion. As long as I scrub up alright on the day, you know. Plus if I use that dress, I haven't got to buy an outfit that I'm not going to wear again. So yeah.
He painted that. Yeah.
I know, I seen him this morning. He was out there early. The people look like they're living in that new house now.
There was
Young girls there.
There was a girl with straight hair, but you know, yours sort of
Yeah, I
like.
seen her in a dressing gown. Looks nice. Right, I'm going to sort my mother out now with some sort of tea. She doesn't fancy what I'm making. She's not hungry. Right, I shall catch you back in the house for something else. So I'm back home. I've just tried recording this and I've had to delete it because Warren thought it would be clever to fart in the middle of me talking. Pig.
It was an accident.
An accident. Keep your farts in, please. You know I'm the only one allowed to fart, as he'll tell you. Pick these up in Nisa. They're 71 calories a slice. These are the ones that have got like a jammy bit in the middle. I actually can't be asked to go and make breakfast. I don't eat breakfast every day, but because I've got more calories at the moment, I might as well have something for breakfast. I'm going to have 2 of these, 284 calories for them all. I'm just putting the shopping away. I picked up that recipe I was mentioning in the car, the chicken and broccoli. I picked up some broccoli. I think I'll possibly make that tomorrow for our dinner. It did look nice and I've got everything else I need. Just have to remember to take chicken out of the freezer. But for today, it's beef casserole. I think I've got some ropey old carrots in the fridge that could do with you being used. Peel them, they'll be good as new. Chuck them in. Just picked some onions. What are you looking at me like that for? Because I said ropey old carrots.
Yeah, you're not selling it very well.
They'll be fine. It'll be pièce de résistance when I finish with it. You don't just throw food away because it looks a bit tired. Like me, I'm looking tired and haggard, but you don't just throw me away, do you? No. So yeah, I'm actually recording on my phone at the minute. So 1 minute you're going to get a bit of recording on my phone, then you'll be getting a bit of recording on the old GoPro. Whatever takes me fancy at the time. Right, let's get on with this day. Bye. It's a bit noisy here at the minute. The football is on, Warren's screaming his head off. The air fryer's on with Jackson's lunching. I'm trying to get our dinner done. I've just put together a casserole. There is beef, tomatoes, a tin of tomatoes, mushrooms, carrots, celery, I'm trying to think what else, a Coleman's mix. Did I mention little tomatoes as well? The piccolo ones you get in Tesco. That is going to serve 6 people at 262 calories a portion. I'm going to do mashed potato and cabbage with it, and also Yorkshire pudding, so that should be delicious. I need to scream. Right, I've been ironing for an hour and a half, all the kids' clothes, and there's still loads left, but I've given up. There's a couple of bits left there. Pillowcase and pair of my trousers, actually. I'm knackered. My mother's just given me a row because Jackson took her dinner down, or her lunch down, that I've supplied her, and said he couldn't get away quick enough. I didn't like to say that they don't like coming down because I don't want to upset her, but he was in the middle of a computer game, which is very important when you're a teenager, you know, or nearly a teenager. No, he is a teenager. He's 13, so you forget how old they are. It's Dexter that's not a teenager. But yeah, she's just been a misery. So Warren's gone down now because she wanted Jackson to put some cups in the cupboard and he didn't do it. So give me strength. Anyway, I'm having the same as my mother that I've sent down. I bought a couple of these. Cheese and tomato pasta from Sainsbury's. You know where you get the sandwiches and that? They're in there. 453 calories, I think it was, or is. I'll put the calories on screen. And I've also got a custard donut from Sainsbury's as well. So, casserole smelling and looking lovely. So that's going to be really nice. We're going to have that with cabbage, mashed potato and Yorkshires. And I can't wait. And it's only 1:30. But no, I've put it on slow. So that'll be ready about 6:30, 7 maybe. I need to do it a little bit earlier because my mother's having it. So she needs to have it before the carers put her to bed. Right, I'm going to go and eat this. Warren will be back any minute. He's watching the football, which is doing my head in. I'm going to message Michelle. She's lost 3.5 pounds. Whoop, whoop. I think it's her last weigh-in now. She's going to Vegas. But we did mention going to bingo tomorrow. So I'm going to message her and see if she still wants to go. And if she does, then I can plan for tomorrow then of what I need to take. And there's a frigging spider on the wall. You ain't staying there, mate. Sorry. I got to go and get rid of old Sid the spider. Bye. How to waste 100 calories. Sit in your car and eat 3 mints. Started to rain. So I'd have some mints for 25 grams, 101 calories. I reckon 4 is 25 grams. But I haven't got my little scales on me. Yeah, 100 cals. My mother was actually in quite a good mood when I went down after. She enjoyed a Mars bar. But do you know what? I walked in and I said, Mum, where's your hearing aids? Bear in mind, it's 5:30 at night. Where's your hearing aids? And she went, oh, they can't have put them in. I don't know. I've just lost the will to live now. I said I'll put them in for you. And she said, oh, it's not worth it now. Which is not. I should be going to bed in a couple of hours. But, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? It gets tiresome. Her care plan says she wears hearing aids. Put the fuckers in then. Breathe. Right, because my mother doesn't want casserole, I'm going to leave that cooking now for another hour or so. Because what is it now? It's 5:30. I might do our dinner for about 7ish. But the longer you leave it, the nicer it is, isn't it? I just got peeled potatoes. I did buy that new peeler thing and it spirals your potatoes as well to make these fancy potato things. Well, I haven't had time to do it. And I can't be asked to try it out now, so I'm just going to peel them with a friggin' knife. And make some mash. Right, I better go in away from these mints before I end up eating another 100 calories worth. Right, I will catch up with you now when dinner is on the plate. Nobody wanted mash and cabbage and I couldn't really be bothered to do it, to be honest. 545 calories for dinner. beef casserole, and then that is some olive bread from Sainsbury's with some plant-based Lurpak on top. We're not plant-based, I just happen to have plant-based spread at the minute. So yeah, that is dinner. So I'm finishing off my night with some munch mix, and 2 of these I picked up in Costco. I'm coming in with 26 calories left to spare. So yeah, that is my day, and I'll catch you tomorrow for a bit of bingo with Michelle. So thanks for watching, and bye.